Hello, so I'm back to DSVG. I'm happy to come back and I'm in my former BG. I know most of the guys there. You guys are nice too, so this is great. I will be taking 7 fights. Actually, I was assigned 8 and I was stupid enough to miss one. I apologize to my officer for it. Thank God it was a silk fight, so we could adapt easily. I'm taking path 8. So I took Warlock to rank 3 for this first section. I was a bit nervous about the fight right after this one, which is Nick Fury. I was recommending to take both fights with Archangel, but in the end I decided to go with Warlock, especially because against Mr Sinister it could have been a bit like RNG based, you know. I didn't realize while I was taking this fight, but my opponent doesn't seem to have willpower on. I saw it for the next fight, so apparently they knew I would use Warlock, which makes sense, you know. So I'm like using parry heavy, but why do I do it, right? I was nervous. First fight of the war, of the first war after a break, you know. It wasn't too horrible. Then we have Nick Fury. So the idea here was to keep him below 1 bar of power, you know, by doing parry one hit, parry one hit, parry one hit, then parry heavy, wait a bit, parry a bunch of times, you know. And well, it didn't work because he didn't have willpower on, you know. There my first heavy, and I realize the power is not going down, it's going on, so I'm parrying him a bit more. And then I thought, okay, so you know what, I'm going to play him as if I was playing a mutant or whatever, you know. I was a bit lucky because my very last hit removed his first life, you know. Maybe he could have blocked my attack and retaliate. Anyway, I had an invul on, thinking that this could happen. He could go unblockable, my parry could fail because of the node. That's why I wanted to go with an invul. And then we move on to section 2. I will use Silk against White Tiger. My intention was to remove suicides because somebody told me that maybe it wasn't great. And in the end, it wasn't that bad, you know. So I freaked out a bit at the beginning because my intention was to go without suicide, and I noticed the debuffs on myself. And probably there's a reason why I was kind of passive there, you know. My brain had to think, am I going to die because of too much damage, you know? And it's not terrible, I would say, honestly. I went with power back boosts and should go down with this first special too. Pretty quick fight. Then we'll have 2 fights with Sersi, with Chavez. The first one is against Sersi. So this one is not very complicated, you know. You just have to make sure you have at least 2 stacks of negative zone at all times. So that's why I start with a heavy right away, and then another heavy. This way I have my second stack. And then it's just a question of baiting specials. I was feeling nervous the first times I was taking Sersi with Chavez because with Mystic Dispersion your power go up you know, very fast. You know, and you know what? It's okay. You throw a special 3 and soon another special 3 will come back, and so well, we see like in the end it's not worse than throwing one single special 2 probably. Also special 3 would give you like stacks of negative zone in the end, so it's not too bad relying on it, you know. Of course, if I could choose, I would simply spam special 2, but so that's it. So next fight is what's his name, Maestro, on this node 40. The bishop there, I was supposed to take it. I'm really thankful to Solar, who did it for me in the end. Completely missed it from the plan, so bad. So there on this node, you cannot use your special 2 because it's energy based, you know. So for this reason, I wasn't taking this fight in the past. I remember we were having like a great success with Hulk and Surfer Synergy. Assassin was taking this fight. Unfortunately, he moved to LVT this season, and I tried it during the off-season. The reason why I was also not taking it is because Maestro, I'm afraid of having the fight that lasts too long. You have radiation, you need to dex the special 1, and I'm not comfortable with it. I'm always thinking I could mess up. And so I tried in the off-season with the mentality, what if I simply block all specials and I just ignore radiation? And that's basically what I'm doing there. See, like radiation is up, but I just don't care. So I tried to push him to 2 bars of power. And I rely only on special 1 and special 3. Anyway, special 3 is good because my understanding is for each portal that are opened, you reduce energy damage to, or you have energy resistance. And this probably is good for radiation, I suppose. So I will use a bunch of health, but it won't be too horrible. Life is going down, but he's almost done. I will need some potions, but I'm happy I could take this fight. So then we move to the Hazard Shift Island. We'll take this werewolf. I will silk, huh? I will mess up a bit at the beginning. You will see he will throw a heavy. So there is this node of what's the name? That reduces your defensive ability accuracy. So you can't really parry. So like here he will throw a heavy and I run into the second hit. Which is unfortunate. Thank God I had an invul. There I was kind of stupid, like to let him fall. But here Silk hits so hard that it's already at low health. I could have gone without a power back boost, to be honest. Yeah. Well, it's good to know for the rest of the season. Maybe I don't need to save that many. And so the last fight is an Adam Warlock on node 47. My mate Thanos was nice enough to place White Maggie in the pre-fight. So thank you, man. It's easier because later on you can parry him more easily. So I will abuse from negative zone this fight. That's my strat. I like to spam heavy a lot because first there is power gain. Then you have the miss in action node, so throwing a heavy allows you to go around it. And also if you are faltered or you're about to be faltered and you need an emergency solution, you can always throw a special 2 into block. You will be unblockable. I messed up unfortunately at the very end, but thank God I had that invul. And as you can see, it's a pretty quick fight with Chavez. He's almost down already. And there we go. So we're close to the end of the war. The war is still going on. I realized that we had a third death while I was recording this video, so I'm going to check now who died, and in which circumstances, well, I'm kidding. I'm sorry for the guy. One of our deaths was disconnect, which is unfortunate. I think the opponent simply threw the war because they didn't place. So one guy didn't place, and in this season, it's really big disadvantage if you forget to place. So we were kind of lucky, I would say. So that's it. Let's hope that the rest of the season will go like this. And see you guys. Bye.